If you can state your name and what you're doing here today.
My name is Claire Oram, and I'm here just to try and change a few life habits that I've got into, and get over a few obstacles, blocks that I've kind of had in my life. I just seem to get to the same stage each time.
Okay, so why did you, because I've known you for a little bit over a year.
Yeah.
And I always thought there was something there, but never enough for you to come here. So I know you've been probably speaking with Kevin in the past. Why come and listen to Kevin Bennett?
I think he started helping Alicia first, my daughter, and I started reading up on some of his stuff, and saw how he was helping her move forward with things. So when I started to kind of look into myself a bit more, I kind of like realised there was a lot of things that I thought I'd dealt with that I actually hadn't, and that were holding me, that are still holding me back.
There's one thing that I know about you, that you're a triathlete.
I've competed before, yeah.
And I know that you have an energy in you from doing sports and still keeping yourself looking good, but emotionally is where there's a missing. And after 2 hours of listening to Kevin, how did you feel yourself inside?
Hopeful. Because I've got some deep-rooted stuff, and I think I've always come up against the same block, and I think now it's really going within, and I can really feel. I've had therapy in the past and I've had counselling, but I really feel today how he speaks, how he really strips it all back and gets you to question everything you've ever thought, all your beliefs, and just kind of laid bare. So really hopeful, and the tools that he's given today you can come away from. It's not like I would have to go to another workshop to get that, or I'd obviously still love to chat to him some more, but the tools that he gave today is something that you can go home and start building on straight away.
Okay, and the thing about, as one was Kevin, is that we get used to a custom in life. I think there was a point when he was talking about a relationship, what somebody's used to.
Yeah.
And when you come to a certain age in your life, you get used to a certain custom of how you are. And sometimes that could be negative implosion. Yeah. And we all want to be released. Like you said, your daughter, you are, from what I've seen personally, you are an amazing rock. But how can you really be a rock if it's fractured?
Yeah.
And I know that's great, probably heavy on you.
Yeah, that's what I've come to realise recently.
Yeah. And what would you like from yourself and Kevin one-to-one in the future? What would you like to talk about?
To be able to really some deep-rooted stuff that I know that I've carried a lot throughout my life, and like with Alicia, the types of, like obviously I can say all the right words to her, and I've tried to bring up like spiritually, positively, but then it's the vibes as well, and so it's kind of like it's being not a warning, an example. Somebody said that to me recently. It's about being an example and not a warning. So it's kind of stripping back and addressing. I'd love to address with Kevin like how I can go and deal with the things that I haven't dealt with, to be able to move forward and stop blocking myself all the time. Because then how am I going to be a good role model if that's all my daughter sees? So that's what I'd really like to get over. But there's a lot of stuff that I need to kind of work through first.
Okay. And I'm sure if you take the right steps, and as Kevin always points out, it's about being teachable and willing to accept change. And that's the hardest thing to people.
Yeah.
And you've got to take away the ego. What is your goal in the next 6 months?
To really change things, and not just like, because I've done it in the past, but not really admitted to stuff and changed stuff. So sometimes we don't always like to hear truth, so that it is about hearing them truths and saying I hold my hands up to that and I want to change. So to be able to move forward and just be confident in what I want to do and I don't want to keep hearing myself say, which I do all the time, when I've got to build my confidence up with that, and I'm doing a level 3 personal training, or I won't start training people until I've built my confidence up. I won't do that until and Alicia's hearing all that all the time. So I'm always holding myself back. So
10 words. Explain to me what Kevin Bennett means to you.
wow. Okay. Amazing human being, beautiful heart, in wanting to help people. It's more than 10 words, but a great mentor, and just from the bottom of my heart, because he's helping Alicia, I just thank him from the bottom of my heart. Because somebody said to me recently as well, because I'd said the statement that I don't care about my happiness, I just want to see my daughter happy, and that's what matters to me. And they said, well, how can you do that if you're leaving yourself? So, I thank him for helping Alicia, which in fact is helping me as well. So just, an amazing human being, amazing energy, vibe, everything.